Tonight on NewsLink Indiana, students protesting against a recent Indiana bill.
Plus, the city of Muncie is investing in smoother roads.
Schools in the area closing down with a winter storm on its way.
And children under the age of 5 to soon be eligible for vaccination.
Storm is on the way. I'll have all the timing and snowfall totals.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching NewsLink Indiana.
Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Anna Chalker.
And I'm Grace Benkowski. Students spoke out today as a controversial bill moves to the Senate.
NewsLink Indiana's Logan Salzbrenner went to the protest to learn more.
Human rights! Trans rights! Human rights! Trans rights!
Students and community members filling the university green in protest. Organizer Cordy York was one of them.
House Bill 1041, that's the anti-trans bill. It requires if you are biologically male, even though if you are fully transitioned to a trans female, you have to participate in a male sport.
They say the bill is dangerous.
The fact that legislators want to start gatekeeping and enforcing harmful exclusion on these kids that are already struggling, that to me is the biggest issue.
And that its main goal of, quote, making things fair for athletes is actually doing the opposite.
It's like a separate but equal measure. It's not really equity when you just want to send everyone off that feels a certain way to be on their own.
Although the bill's author, Representative Michelle Davis, is a Ball State alumni, York says she is not following the Beneficence Pledge.
In the Beneficence Pledge, you're supposed to stand up for others and do what's right. And this bill is the complete opposite of that. You're taking away rights.
The group says their main goal is bringing awareness.
It's just very important that we stop anti-trans bills and anti-gay bills now, where the children in our state aren't affected in a negative way in the future.
And giving hope to others.
We want to let the people that feel harmed and threatened by this legislation to know that they do have supporters, and not everyone in Indiana feels that way.
The bill passed the Indiana House last week and now moves to the Senate. In Muncie, Logan Salzbrenner, NewsLink Indiana.
If the bill passes in the Senate, it will become effective on July 1st.
And Indiana lawmakers are expected to push forward another Republican-backed bill tonight. It would restrict students from accessing, quote, harmful materials at libraries. Bill author Senator Jim Thome says his legislation would remove educational purposes as a way to claim legal protection for sharing harmful material with minors. This includes books and other materials deemed to be obscene, pornographic, or violent.
Governor Eric Holcomb is set to extend the statewide COVID-19 public health emergency as legislators continue debating actions that he said would allow him to end the declaration. Another month-long extension would put Indiana just short of 2 years since the statewide emergency was first declared. Health officials now say COVID-19 has killed more than 21,000 people in Indiana alone.
The city of Muncie is continuing its work on streets and roadways with more than $6 million worth of road work. The city street department announced its pavement plan for 2022 today. It includes 63 different projects in the city. And the city and the state said they will be working together to fund 26 of the projects. The last 24 projects are currently under review, and a complete list of streets will be listed on the city's website once the latest projects are approved. And schools in and around Delaware County have posted their closings on Twitter for the week due for the winter storm warning.
Anderson schools will go for e-learning days tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Yorktown Community Schools, West Dell Community Schools, and Muncie Community Schools will be closed tomorrow with an e-learning day.
And Ball State students and staff received an email today stating that classes will run on a regular schedule this week. And if changes occur, they will notify everyone through their website, social media, emergency text messaging, and emails. And of course, all of these schools will be notifying students and parents about the winter storm warning. And I know that has been the topic of discussion here today for everyone.
Definitely. We've been keeping our eyes on websites, social media, just to see what's happening with these next few days.
And let's go ahead to send it over to weather forecaster Maddie Johnson so she can tell us what's happening with that.
We definitely have a lot going on to talk about here in the weather department. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning. That's going to take into effect Wednesday morning all the way through Thursday night. So definitely be prepared for some wintry weather here the next couple of days. And if we take a look at radar, not a whole lot happening locally here in Muncie, but off to our west, that weather system is building. Rain and snow present across Illinois, and that's going to continue to push eastward into Indiana, beginning with rain tonight. That's going to be the start of this winter storm as it comes through. Now, the bulk of our impacts are going to be seen on Thursday. I'm going to step off here and just to show you what we're expecting. We're expecting heavy snow, wind, and blowing snow with plenty of travel impacts across our region on Thursday. So it'll definitely be a good idea to stay up to date on social media, and you can check out all the latest weather updates on our NewsLink weather, Twitter, and Facebook.
Awesome, Maddie, and we will check more back with you later on the rest of the updates for this winter storm. Thank you so much. And with a rise in positive COVID-19 cases comes with a rise in testing.
That's right, Anna. I spoke with 2 health professionals in Muncie today to see what this means for those looking to test in and around the area. The holidays and return to schools in January, causing changes on the Indiana COVID-19 dashboard. Here in Muncie, health facilities like Open Door Health Services have experienced an increase in testing.
With the new variant of Omicron, our testing has definitely picked up. So we are still running our state testing site out of our urgent care.
Because of widespread testing, there has been a limited supply of rapid tests at Open Door as well as Meridian Health Services.
The availability of the test has been an issue in the last few weeks, especially with the rapid test.
The state has limited rapid testing to those 18 and younger and those 50 and older. In response, at-home testing has become an option for those who are looking for quick results.
It is an option now. You just want to make sure that you are following all manufacturer instructions.
For those who are unsure when to take an at-home test,
the best time to do a rapid test or an at-home test is about 3 days after symptoms start.
According to Settle, the possibility of a false negative result is higher with the use of an at-home test. She says those testing negative with symptoms should still get tested at a facility.
If somebody got a negative on the home test, we've asked that they have a rapid or a PCR test done.
To learn more about testing at either of these locations, visit opendoorhs.org or meridianhs.org. And as testing rates rise, a new age group could be eligible: children younger than 5 years old. Pfizer is expected to seek an emergency use authorization from the Food and Drug Administration as early as tonight. Federal regulators reportedly encouraged the company to seek the authorization. They are hoping it can be granted by late February. This is a 2-dose vaccine for children aged 6 months to 5 years. Pfizer is still testing whether 3 doses would offer greater protection for this age group. Yesterday, Pfizer said it was still collecting data from both the 2- and 3-dose vaccines in the younger age group.
And on average, new cases of COVID-19 are down 39% from the Omicron peak, and hospitalizations in many states are falling too. Now we have the tools to fight the virus. Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine for people 18 years old and up just got full approval from the FDA, and Novavax says it's formally submitted a request for FDA emergency use authorization for its vaccine for adults. According to a Pfizer board member, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine for kids ages 6 months through 4 years old could be authorized for emergency use in early March, but COVID-19 isn't expected to disappear.
To recognize that we're going to be living with COVID for the foreseeable future, we need to have a reasoned conversation, establish the benchmarks for when restrictions can go, with the understanding that they may need to come back if we have a new, more threatening variant in the future.
A record amount of Americans quitting their jobs, why experts are calling it the, quote, Great Resignation.
Plus a safety recall for cars programmed to roll through stop signs. What cars are due for an update next.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, Mitts will take you there.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back. The National Restaurant Association doesn't believe the industry will return to what it was before the pandemic, but that doesn't mean the outlook is all bad. The trade group released its 2022 State of the Restaurant Industry report. In it, experts say this year is the start of a new normal thanks to emerging technology and changes in consumer behavior and dining preference. The group forecasts $898 billion in sales in 2022, and that's up from $864 billion in 2019. Despite the positive outlook, only 25% of restaurant operators believe their restaurant will be more profitable this year. They say they are facing several challenges, including finding and keeping employees.
More Americans quit their jobs last year than ever before. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 4.3 million Americans quit their jobs in December. It's all a part of what's been dubbed, quote, the Great Resignation, which set a record for people walking away from their jobs in 2021. Experts say it's the result of a combination of issues. Many workers are leaving for those traditional reasons, for better pay or benefits. Some exited the job market to care for children or elderly relatives during the pandemic. It's left employers with close to 11 million vacant jobs to fill. And Home Depot wants to offer jobs to its applicants before they can accept another job offer. The home improvement retailer says it is accelerating its hiring process to combat the worker shortage. According to the company, some of its job applicants could receive a job offer within just 1 day of applying. Home Depot is looking to hire more than 100,000 new employees as it heads into its busy spring season. The company says it is also offering incentives for those looking for work, including cash bonuses, discounted stock purchases, and tuition reimbursements.
And anyone who has ever gotten a ticket for rolling through a stop sign knows you have to come to a complete stop. And Tesla is paying the price for ignoring that rule of the road. Cars in Tesla's self-driving beta program have been programmed to roll through stop signs so long as there are no other cars or people on the road. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration issued a safety recall forcing Tesla to make its cars obey stop sign laws regarding of cars near or far. And according to Tesla, this will impact close to 54,000 vehicles in its self-driving program. The world's first all-electric passenger plane is almost ready to hit the skies. The company Aviation called this new aircraft Alice. Its prototype first debuted in 2019. The Israeli company says the electric commuter plane can carry up to 9 passengers for 1 hour and has a max cruise speed of 287 miles an hour. And since December, it has been going through low-speed taxi tests in Seattle. A high-speed taxi test could come soon in the next few weeks. And not the most ideal weather to be flying a plane right now. Maddie, what can we be seeing the rest of this week?
It definitely won't be a good couple of days for travel here. On radar right now, not a whole lot happening in Muncie, but that winter storm is on the way. I'll have more details after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it? there's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
To get to know each other
on a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Welcome back. It's 9:16 and we're taking a look at campus right now. It's looking pretty clear tonight, but I'm not sure how long that's going to last.
I know by this time tomorrow, it's going to look like a whole different thing. It's going to be rain, it's going to be snow, it's going to be ice. We don't really know what's coming up.
Definitely. Maddie, can you tell us some more?
Well, Grace and Anna, all precipitation types are on the table here in the next couple of days. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning for all of our viewing area through Wednesday morning all the way through until Thursday night. So this is going to be a long duration event over the next 2 days. On local radar here, not a whole lot to track, just some passing clouds this evening. But zooming out here, we're seeing that weather system taking shape over in Illinois. Rain, a mix of precipitation and snow all setting up across Illinois, and that's going to eventually make its way here into Muncie. Now, timing this all out for you on Precision Cast, this is going to be a long duration event, so we have all of Wednesday and all of Thursday to go. Rain entering the area around midnight tonight, and then by the time we get to the early morning hours on Wednesday, we're going to be seeing a mix of rain, mixed precipitation, and snow, and it's all going to depend on where you are in our viewing area. Rain on the southeastern half of our viewing area and up to the northwest, they're going to be seeing snow, so we're going to be seeing this line of mixed precipitation cross our viewing area from northwest to southeast throughout the day on Wednesday, and that's going to create some slick travel. But by the time we get to Wednesday evening, mostly all snow for at least the northern half of our viewing area. Wayne County and Henry County are going to be dealing with most of the impacts from this mixed precipitation as we head into Wednesday. That's where the greatest ice accumulations are expected. We will see a lull in the snow overnight before we really get a fire hose of snow during the day on Thursday. The bulk of our snow is expected to come on Thursday, and it will be heavy at times. So all in all, we are expecting 10 to 14 inches here for much of our viewing area, with ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch. That is across much of our viewing area. Up to the north in Grant County, 14 to 18 inches with that quicker changeover from ice to snow. And down in our southeastern portions, 6 to 10 inches of snow is expected, with those best chances for ice accumulation. Now, some uncertainty does remain in the forecast, including where that rain-snow line is going to set up and how quickly this rain will change to snow. We're expecting about a 2 to 6 p.m. time frame here in Muncie for that mixed precipitation to move through, and then we will be seeing all snow after that. Now, travel impacts do remain high across all of our viewing area, spanning all the way from Wednesday evening through Friday morning. Travel is going to be slick, roads are going to be snow covered, and travel is not recommended. It's going to be dangerous, very treacherous, and even life-threatening in some places, as we are going to be seeing a combination of blowing snow, heavy snow, strong winds, and reduced visibilities on Thursday. So definitely stay home if you can over the next couple of days. Now, after this winter storm moves through on Wednesday and Thursday, we're looking at a dry and cold mid-7-day forecast. 16 degrees on Friday, 1 degree for that low on Friday night, 21 on Saturday, and then temperatures rebound up near the freezing mark by the time we get to next week. So definitely a very, very impactful winter storm here in the next couple of days. Significant impacts to travel and to daily life as we head throughout the next next couple of days.
I know we all were wishing for snow, but I don't think we were wishing for 10 to 14 inches to come in 2 days max.
Exactly. I heard a lot of people saying, well, if it's going to snow big. I don't know about that anymore.
I regret that decision whatsoever.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely looking forward to the snow. I'm a big lover of snow, and anytime we can get a lot of snow, it makes me really excited.
And of course, we do know that we will be updating all of you. Anytime that we get any updates on the weather, we will have our NewsLink Indiana weather page updating as well throughout these next couple days for you to know how to be winter prepared and how to be prepared throughout these snow. Thank you, Maddie. And afterwards, we will be meeting with our own Joey Moore, and he will have the latest in sports right here after the break.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
After retiring from the NFL, I've been able to spend a lot more time coaching my daughter's basketball teams. It's something I love to do. Through our games and our tournaments, we see all types of coaching, good and bad. And it begs the question, do we really know who's coaching our kids? Do they have the proper training and screening it would take for me to be comfortable with my daughters playing for that coach? Our Youth Basketball Association made the decision to use trusted coaches to screen and train all of our coaches. I'm a trusted coach. Are you?
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously? Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10.
More with sports. Ball State men's basketball has been rising with success, and many of their new players have been at the heart of the winning. NewsLink Indiana's Vinny Martirano sat down with one of the new transfers to talk about his immediate impact to the squad.
For many students, transferring to a new school can be intimidating. But for sophomore guard Tyler Cochran, the transition has been nothing short of welcoming.
My first night here, Myron picked me up and said we're about to go hoop. So just already from my first night here, it was welcome to the team.
And since stepping into the Cardinals squad, Cochran has made his impact felt, leading the team in points, steals, and second in rebounds per game.
I came here to win, whatever way possible. Whether it's score, whether it's rebounds, whether it's points, whether it's just defend, whether it's just be just a good teammate.
As Ball State reaches new milestones of success, the atmosphere around the team improves with a strong feeling of culture.
It feels good, but coming here just meant a lot, because coming to a great culture and just trying to be a part of something special.
The more Cochran is around his teammates, the more of a relationship he gets to build with them.
It's been easier to gel with guys, and you get a sense of how guys are, and you can joke around with who. You can say certain things around, but for the most part, it's fun.
Although Cochran has been prospering in a Cardinal uniform, it took time at first to get used to his new system.
When you're at a new system, you knew everything, new coaching staff, it's different to just so used to just one terms and how you defend and how you run the offense and things you want to do, but just adjusting to his style of play, biggest adjustment, honestly.
New adjustments aside, Cochran has had his mind set on one specific goal.
Just to win. As I said, I just want to win.
Cochran and the Cardinals will look to do just that in their next game on Friday when the Rockets of Toledo come to town. In Muncie, Vinny Martirano, NewsLink Indiana.
Ball State men's volleyball has been rolling, taking down the #1 team in the country, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. And not only did the Cardinals upset the reigning national champs on Friday, They did it once again on Monday. Ball State taking the rematch in an absolute nail-biter, besting Hawaii in the 5th set. Outside attacker Angelos Mandalaris leading the way for the Cards with 25 kills, 3 blocks, and an ace. Caleb Jennis added 20 kills and 2 blocks while earning the MIVA Offensive Player of the Week award. The Cards will look to carry the momentum into the weekend where they'll take on BYU on both Friday and Saturday. And the big news today, throwing things all the way out to Tampa Bay, NFL legend and Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady announced his retirement today. Brady taking to Instagram to make the announcement, being sure to thank his family, the Buccaneers, and the city of Tampa in his post. The quarterback later took to Twitter to make sure he acknowledged and thanked the Patriots for the 20 years he spent in New England. Brady finished his storied career with 7 championships, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs, and atop of many NFL records, including the most passing touchdowns in league history. And with all these accolades Tom Brady acquired, the craziest thing to me to think of is my whole life, your whole life, Tom Brady has been playing football in the NFL, and next season will be the first time that any of us will see Tom Brady not playing football.
He's kind of like the staple of NFL for our age group because that's really all we know. So it's
Yeah.
it will be very weird not seeing him playing at all anymore.
Definitely.
Right.
And Joey, thank you so much. And after the break, we will be talking about the music lineup for the big halftime show for the Super Bowl.
Plus, there's a new sweepstakes just in time for the big game, how you can win after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Can you help me?
I got it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now?
Right now. You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. Time to take a look at our anchor picks. And the NFL says Mickey Guyton will be singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl in Inglewood, California next week. The artist released her debut album, Remember Her Name, last year. During the anthem, the NFL is planning to honor the Air Force's 75th anniversary with a first-of-its-kind flyover. Prior to kickoff, Grammy-nominated artist Janae Aiko will be singing America the Beautiful. Erica and Tina Campbell's gospel sister duo, Mary Mary, will perform Lift Every Voice and Song. The NFL announced Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar will perform during the halftime show. And the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals are set to face off in the Super Bowl on February 13th.
And speaking of game day, your Super Bowl party menu might need an addition, a keg of chili cheese dip. Hormel unveiled its chili cheese keg, and fans have a chance to win it. The company says this is a fully functioning half-barrel keg that can hold up to 15 gallons of dip. The keg features a tap handle shaped like a chili can, a pump to pour out the dip, and an adjustable internal heating element to keep the dip from getting cold. Hormel has set up a sweepstakes page, HormelChiliCheeseKeg.com, where people can enter it to win. Now that looks like a win to me.
That sounds awesome.
I agree.
And I think that would be a great way, and I'm hoping the Super Bowl weather is going to be well for us and safe right now. Maddie, let's get one final check of that weather.
Well, to recap, we have a major winter storm heading our way, 100% chance of precipitation both Wednesday and Thursday, 10 to 14 inches of snow expected in Muncie.
And that's all tonight for NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to join us again Thursday night at 9, streaming live on the NewsLink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.